Hi, it's Tuesday. We're just back from a day out at Buxton, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I've not been to Buxton for ages. So we headed out this morning. It was bright blue skies, freezing but lovely. Sorry, I'm waving this at you. I'm doing my chai breakfast for tomorrow. Absolutely lovely. I'd really recommend it. Lovely day out. Had a walk around the pavilion gardens. We had a look all around the crescent and everywhere. Called in for a coffee. As I say, a lovely cold day, but very enjoyable. So this year I was just going to explain to you. I'm just putting the kefir in. I was just explaining to you what we do on a Sunday. I write up a list of what we've got planned for the week. I also write a list of the menu, and I write myself breakfast, so nothing exciting. It's just literally a list. But Michael runs on a Monday, Wednesday and Thursday morning, so that usually the excursions there run out are just quick, like nipping into Knutsford, drop maybe a charity thing off, calling to pick stuff up. So that's all we do. It keeps us sort of organised. And then I do a list of food. I mean, we swap the food around, but we've got a good idea. If we're out, if we go for a lunch, then obviously we only have a very snacky type thing at lunch, at the afternoon. And I've just got my breakfast at the bottom. And I'll pin this to the back of the kitchen door, and then we sort of have an idea of what we're doing. We might swap the days around, but at least that week we know if we've got any jobs to do, we've got to get them done. If we've got to visit anywhere, get that sorted. What we have said we're going to do this year is make sure we go out once a month somewhere different. So, we're quite close to Derbyshire, the Peak District, Bakewell. There's a lot, I can't remember, the Delamere Forest. We're going to have one day out. We love going to North Wales because that's new to us. Where we used to live in Newcastle, we always went to Scotland, the borders, whereas now where we are, it's North Wales, so it's totally new and nice and refreshing, a different idea. I have signed up, which is going to make you laugh, for an app which is called Too Good To Go, and it's where shops will pack a bag of food which is too good to get rid of, and then you pick which one you want, book it, pay for it on the app, and go along and collect it. I haven't done it yet because with diet and some of the things are from the likes of Costa Coffee or cake shops. There are some food bags from Aldi, and I've seen some from Booths, which is a local supermarket for us. But I'm going to have a go. I'll literally go and get one, show you what it's like, just so you can see. And if it's any good, you might want to sign up to it yourself. Well, some bags start about £2.50. And I think Booths, the Northwest supermarket, I think that does like a fish, is it in a meat bag for £5? And the value is about £15. So we'll have to try one of those. This week is what has been out and about. At the weekend we're supposed to be starting the bathroom, but we're putting it off. We need a new toilet seat, and the thought of like the hoo-ha of getting the right one and everything puts me to pot. Diet wise, I'm still in the zone. I'm pleased to say I'm sticking with it. The same boring routine, which sometimes it helps to get into. Get up, I have my lemon drink. I have tried putting turmeric in the lemon drink, but I'm not sure if I like it, so I think I'm going to go back to just the lemon, the honey and the ginger. The turmeric was everything went yellow, to be honest. That's what put us off, the dishcloth and everything, and so I don't know if I'll leave that. I'm having the daily one multivitamin and cod liver oil, and I think the cod liver oil is definitely helping. I don't want to say it with the hair loss. It seems to be a bit better, but it could be me thinking that way. So I'm getting up in the morning, having the lemon drink about 9, and then about 12, that's where I have like breakfast, which is brunch, whatever you want to say, where I'm having either the chai or the overnight oats or the yogurt or the crumpet, and then the meal before. We're trying to bring eating before 6 o'clock. So really then once I've ate, I'm going from 6 till 12 the next day, you know, apart from the drink, doing like a bit of a fast, which is supposed to be very good for your body as well. So the diet I'm trying to do isn't really a strict calorie control or a not eating this or not eating that. It's trying to put more healthy food, smaller portions, thinking about what I'm eating, trying to cut the sugar out because I'm addicted to sugar. Like I sat and ate a bounty the other day and I was actually dripping watching them. I thought, oh dear me, I could kill for a bounty. But at the minute, I do think definitely vlogging and seeing yourself does help. You know, it definitely helps. And I keep thinking as well, at the stage I'm at, you know, in another like 4 pound, I'll have lost a stone. And if it takes a month, if it takes longer, as long as I get down to that, you know, to go from 14.3, I'm in the 13s, and to get to the 12s, I think, wow, that's got to be fantastic. Anyway, I'm waffling on. So I just came on, what was I going to tell? Oh, I don't know about anybody else. We're going to have to join this technological world. Blum Parker meet us thwarted with today. It wasn't working. And then normally I would think, oh, well, it's not working. I'll put a note on the car to tell the parking. But then I realised you can pay over the phone. My daughter volunteered to put an app on my phone. I said, no, I won't need it. I'm going to have to get one. Something else I'm going to have to learn. It's like being back at school, isn't it? But I think it's probably going to be easier. Then, you know, I'll never have to have any change with this. But I just don't want to go down that route. So it took us 3 different places to go before we found anywhere in Buxton. But we found it, so that's the main thing. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'll be back on again later, and I've got some clips of Buxton, some clips of the Cat and the Fiddle, and we'll see how the rest of the week gets on. Stay off the chocolate. We can do this. Ta-ta for now. just popped on to show you this outfit because it's cheap as chips. I nipped into H&M that had the sale on, and I got the top for £5, quite a nice print with like a roll neck collar. And then I saw New Look when we were in Buxton, and I got these leggings that were £5. I've got a turn up in them because I'm short. I mean, I could cut them and sew them, but I'm not going to. So the whole outfit was £10. I'm quite chuffed for that. Snazzy. It's Saturday morning. I've just come on to show you a few things that I've decided, well, we've decided to change about looking at the healthy eating and trying to get the weight loss journey. I've been reading quite a few bits of information and watching YouTube videos and Instagram on food and what food contains. One of the things we've decided we'll do this going forward from this week, we're going to stop using the normal salt, because if you read the contents, it's actually got an anti-caking agent in, and different reports about the benefits of that or the negatives of that. So we're swapping that out and we're changing to sea salt or crystal salt. So that's the one we've chosen. We're going to go with the Malden salt because it's got nothing in apart from the salt. I am trying to cut down a lot on salt because nobody loves salt as much as I do. But hopefully using less salt. Yes, I know this is more expensive, but if we're using less of it and weaning ourselves off it, it should balance out. And if it's better for you, and to go with it, I was thinking about one of those salt pegs, but I can't get away with the idea of it being open, you know, an open container where the flies could probably get in the summer. So I'm a bit of a sissy, so I bought 2 of these from Amazon. They were $9.99. They've got a little spoon in, which amazes me, and that'll just stay on the countertop. So that's one change we've implemented this week. Second one is we're swapping out the good old staple. I do love mayonnaise and I do love this one, but again, reading the additives and what's in the contents, I mean, it makes your shopping a lot more interesting. So we've decided to swap that one out, get rid of the rapeseed. I remember controversy years ago when we started using rapeseed, and then you get used to it, so you just get swept up. But we're going with a olive oil based mayonnaise. Again, sadly, this is more expensive than this one. I think, is that one now about £3-4? That one was £5. But again, on the premise of that, I won't be using as much. It should balance out in the long run and be better for us. We shall see. But anyway, they're just 2 things that we're deciding to do. Remember, I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just looking at what we're eating, how we can improve our general health overall to make it, going forward, we're not going to get any younger, so trying to make it easy. The other thing we've gone for is the peanut butter. Now, don't eat a lot of these, but I've seen a really good healthy recipe, as long as you don't eat loads of them, for dates, destoned dates, with a little bit of crunchy peanut butter on, and some linked 70% cocoa melted over it. And the taste, a bit like Snickers bar. The oldest daughter, she's dieting and she'd done them, and I tried one of those and they were lovely. And sadly at the minute, I don't know if it's because I've gone a few weeks without sugar, I've suddenly got this terrible urge to have chocolate, and it's a bit of a battle. So I'm hoping if I can have one of those, it might sort of stop me from eating. So as I say, if you like dates, it's simply destoned dates. I shall show you some I'm going to make later. Here's one I made later. No, here's one I made earlier. And I shall show you the finished product, and I'll do one there to show you. But to me, I'm not a good cook, but I can manage cutting a date up and dolloping a bit of peanut butter on and smoothing chocolate over it. Apart from that, Tomorrow is weighing day, but I sneaked on the scales today and the scales haven't moved, which is good. They haven't moved up over, but there's no loss. But this week we did go out quite a bit and we ate a few more sandwiches. So all I can put it down to is, even though I didn't have as much as I would normally have, it's obviously bread. And I think bread's going to be a bit of the enemy that I'm going to have to watch out for. I know carbs are bad for you, but sometimes if you're in a hurry, and it's not exactly, although it's glorious today, it's not exactly sandwich weather. So this week is a standstill week, but I have looked at a couple of things that were eaten and changed those. Next week we've got a couple of days out and I'm going to have to really ramp up, because I know what happens. I know you get to the point where you don't, you have a week where you put on, or you stay static, and it is disappointing, but I'm definitely not giving it up. I'm definitely sticking with it. I definitely want rid of this and the stomach and the thighs of doom. So I shall put another clip in and then I'll edit the video and get it up tomorrow for Sunday, and then I shall take you with us next week, and hopefully next week I'll be standing here bragging about another pound I've lost. Keep your fingers crossed. Ta-ta for now. So I'm making the dates now. I'll show you the dates I've used are these, and chocolate and the crunchy peanut butter. So I'm not sure if you'll see this all right. If you can see, the dates actually come like that, and then it's just a case of a spoonful of peanut butter, plop it onto your date. This is quite runny, and let me have a look. So those are the dates ready to be covered in the chocolate. I'm going to melt the chocolate now, give it a go, and I shall show you what that looks like. But it is very easy. I mean, I don't know if I've put too much peanut butter in here, but you could do it to suit yourself. So far, the dates with the pips out, or the stones, sorry, not pips. A half a teaspoon of crunchy peanut butter in, and then we're going to drizzle some chocolate over. So I'll switch off till I get that melted. I'm making a right jolly mess of these. Can you see? This, I'm not very creative. I'm literally I've melted the chocolate, and I'm just drizzling it over them. And I'll tell you something, I'm dying to eat the chocolate, but I could just lick the spoon, but I shan't. I shall see. I'm going over the bits I've missed. Some of them look as if they've got growths missing. You know, where they've trailed. Little dangly bits I shouldn't have. But I'm hoping they'll set and I'll be able to pick them off the plate and put them into a nice plate. It's only took us a few minutes, I've got to be honest. Daughter's looked a lot better than mine, but end of the day, it's what they taste like as well, isn't it? I mean, I don't suppose these are healthy if you sit and eat the whole lot in one go. Nothing is it? But I just thought, if I've got them in the fridge, and when I really fancy, something sweet, it's more healthy than diet and food. So, how many have I done? Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, for 10 of those, I've used, nearly get my fingers then, about half a bar of the chocolate to cover them. And then I'll keep the others for later. I mean, there's more left. I could scrape it out, I suppose, couldn't I? And after I've got my Halloween bowl with the spiders on. Have I missed any? You'll probably see bits that I can't see. I'm wondering, could you put seeds on the top of those? What would that be like? Just stay there, talk amongst yourselves. I had to get rid of the chocolate. Just la 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 la. This is an interlude. Like when you used to put this in when you were young. Let me have a look. Just find my seeds. Oh, I know they're in here somewhere. Only here somewhere. Gets in and makes a mess with the cupboards. I've got some mixed seeds. I'm going to try a few on the top. There's all sorts of seeds. I just keep buying wherever I fancy. I'm going to just put a few on. Not on all of them. Can you see what I've done? Lift them up. I've just sprinkled it. I know they don't look very good on there, but I'm going to see what they look. I'm going to taste them with the seeds without, it's like a trial, and see what they're like. I shall report back to you. And I'm no Fanny Craddock, but those are the ones with the seeds on, just mixed seeds. And those are the ones without. And I shall put a pretty photograph of when I've dolled them up. Ta-ta for now. I shall speak to you next week. Have a good week. Stick to that diet, ladies.